Hey guys, so the year is almost over and I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about something that I believe was an important tech shift that happened this year. But if you're new around here, my name is Rodolfo. In this channel we talk about iOS development, tech in general, productivity, and everything in between. So if that's something that you're into, please leave a like, it does help the channel a lot. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get the next videos when I post them. So initially, I wanted to do a tech recap of 2021, but when I sat down to write what I wanted to talk about in this video, I kind of realized that the iPhone 13 or the M1 iPad is probably not something that we were gonna be talking about 10 years from now. But I do believe that we are in the beginning stages of a major tech shift like the smartphone was. So I picked 3 things that I thought were really important tech things that happened this year to talk about in this video. First was crypto going to incredible new heights this year. Bitcoin is probably gonna end the year at around 50K or so after reaching 70 earlier this year. And most of the other more important alternative coins also got a huge boost this year, but that's not even the most important part. From PayPal to Tesla to Square to Visa cards and others, I think we're beginning to see the early stages of crypto becoming a really useful method of payment. China and India took steps to ban it earlier this year, and even though the price fluctuated a little bit, it didn't completely crash it. It didn't have the impact that 2 huge countries like that banning it would have a few years ago. So to me, 2021 just provided a huge signal that the concept of a stateless, decentralized currency is here to stay, and that it's only going to grow in usefulness in the near future. The second is kind of related to crypto, which is NFTs. Now, I confess that I probably heard about NFTs for the first time in the beginning of this year, and by the end of the year, Disney is already selling Star Wars and Marvel NFTs. Nike and Adidas have NFT projects, and even the Brazilian government has a project for 2022, which, along with making the Brazilian currency digital with smart contracts and stuff like that, the project has a provision where you could, for example, buy a car using a smart contract, and once that contract is fulfilled, the negotiation is done and everything, the money is transferred automatically and the car is tokenized. The documents for the car are tokenized in NFT fashion, and the property of the car passes to the new owner through the NFT. So the ownership of the NFT is transferred, and through that the car is transferred. And you are going to be able to do that without going through a whole bunch of bureaucracy that we have with DMVs and stuff like that here. It is just mind-boggling to me how a technology that many still don't understand or think it's a joke or think it's a fad was just adopted so quickly by such huge corporations and even government. So there's just no doubt in my mind that this was one of the biggest things that happened in technology this year, and it will continue to grow and become one of the main ways to transfer digital assets and digital property in the future. Last but not least is what brings this all together. So the Oculus Quest was released in late 2020, and it's not anywhere near iPhone sales territory yet, but it was a huge success. Facebook also changed its name to Meta, and I think most of the news we've got in the past 6 months mentioned some company or someone working towards a Metaverse related product. So when you put together all this talk of companies working towards Metaverse related projects with digital decentralized currencies and NFTs to attest the ownership of digital assets, it's not the year where everything went mainstream. It's like half of this stuff is not ready yet. But I do think that this is going to be the year that we're going to look back to as the start of the journey towards making our digital lives as important as our physical ones. And to me, that's what the Metaverse is all about. And of course, this wasn't the year where these things were invented. NFTs, digital currencies, and VR glasses and all that stuff has been around for a while, but I do think that this was the year where these Lego bricks started to come together to build this metaverse future. So I want to hear from you guys. What piece of tech that came out this year do you think was interesting, or something that became mainstream this year that you thought defined the year in terms of technology? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great new year ahead. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel a lot. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.